Welcome everybody. I am glad to see everybody here. Thank you so much for spending some time with me on the anniversary of taking another trip around the sun. Grant Truesdell in the house. Buddy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Everybody that's here, thank you. Before we start this, I'm just going to say I am going to try my hardest to keep up with the chat. I have a feeling today, given the circumstances, it might get a little crazy. I might have to turn slow mode on even more, but I appreciate you guys being here, man. I just wanted to spend some time with you guys since you guys give me so much of your time. Puka says, where's the feather boa? Okay, here's the thing. I've got the tiara and the feather boa here. If this fundraiser hits 500 bucks, I'll put the tiara and the feather boa on. So let's talk about that really quick. A lot of people were asking me earlier in the week, what do I want for my birthday? What can you do? Stuff like that. I wanted to take this opportunity to kind of use the YouTube platform for something other than myself for a change. We're already at $364 on here. You guys are awesome, man. I'm going to add to that. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I got to figure out how to do this. Let's see if that works. There we go. So, are we past it already? I think you guys just put it past. Well, it looks like the feather boa and the tiara are coming on. Guys. Did somebody just say Sushi was here? Oh! Sushi, what's up, dude? Alright, well, we gotta do this because a deal's a deal. So, I'm gonna put this on and then we're gonna talk about this fundraiser real quick. And then for anybody that doesn't get the tiara and the feather boa, culture yourself and go watch some Letterkenny. Yeah. Alright. Now it's properly birthday time. That works. So, let's talk about this fundraiser that I'm doing. I wanted to use this platform to do a little bit something that doesn't, not for myself. So, for anybody that's not familiar with St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital was founded in 1962, and it's located in Memphis, Tennessee. And they treat children, and not just like small children. I believe it's like up to the age of 21. Children with like catastrophic diseases, mainly cancers, leukemia, stuff like that. And they do not charge their patients. It is a nonprofit organization. They do not charge. And their costs are insane. To run this children's research hospital, they do treatment, research, all this stuff. $2.8 million US per day to run this hospital. And they solely rely on donations. I've done a lot of fundraising stuff with them with country artists that I've worked for because they're based in Tennessee. It's a very popular thing to do. And I wanted to try and give back a little. Even, we're not even going to get close to $2.8 million. So that's okay. That's totally okay. Because every single little bit helps. Even if you can't put in a lot, like I just said, anything helps. So a little more on St. Jude's. I'm gonna read this off so I don't screw this up. St. Jude's was founded by a comedian and entertainer named Danny Thomas. And it's a really interesting backstory. So he founded this on the premise that no child should die in the dawn of life. And the idea for this hospital came from a promise that he made to St. Jude years before he founded the hospital. So he was struggling to get a break in his career. He was living paycheck to paycheck. And when his first child was about to be born, he attended a mass in Detroit, and he put $7 in the offering bin, prayed to St. Jude for means to provide for his family, and about a week later, he got his first gig that paid 10 times more than he had put into the offering bin. After that, he very much believed in the power of prayer, and he promised St. Jude that if the saint made him successful, one day he would take his money and build a shrine to St. Jude. And he became an extremely successful comedian, and St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is his shrine to St. Jude. So he didn't just build a shrine. He made something of this. And like I said, the hospital itself is a nonprofit medical corporation. They treat children, teens, infants, young adults up to 21, for some conditions up to 25, and they do not charge their patients. Now here's the other thing. If you're not in a place where you can contribute financially, that's totally okay. There are some links below in the description of this video where you can register to be a bone marrow donor at a few different organizations. Bone marrow donation is very important. It could possibly help save a life. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this, I'm not going to tell the entire story because it's not my story to tell, but for all of you that are familiar with this channel, you know my buddy Chase Carnison just lost his nephew who is battling cancer. Fuck, that's hard to say out loud. Just lost his nephew who is battling cancer for a very long time. And Chase very much believes in this bone marrow donation organizations. So if you cannot donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, I would highly suggest checking out one of the links that's in the description below to sign up to be a bone marrow donor. It was super easy. I went online, I signed up, they sent a package to my house. All you got to do is like swab your cheek, send it back in, and you're in the bone marrow registry. So, that potentially could save a life someday. So I would strongly urge anybody, even if you can donate, to go do that. And as far as donations are concerned, I know there's a lot of stigma with people with charities where they're like, oh, people only donated because they wanted people to know they donated, they want to feel special. Let me make this very clear. I do not care what your reasoning is for donating to a charity. I don't care if you're trying to impress people. I don't care if you're trying to look for some good karma or something like that. At the end of the day, that person, you, whoever, donated to a charity. Good on ya. Guys, we just hit $1,000 for St. Jude's on this. That is... I literally feel like I'm going to cry right now. Like, that is just the coolest fucking thing ever. So anyways, let's get to this chat here, man. We'll talk about this some more in a little bit, but I want to get to you guys here. Guys, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. It's been an interesting birthday so far. We have a fucking skunk under our house again. Our whole house right now where I'm sitting smells like skunk. I had to text our pest control dude to get him to come back out. Karen, thank you so much for donating. And I know I've missed a lot of people that have donated already. Guys, I'm going to go back through and look. Thank you. Chase donated. Chase, I fucking love you, dude. Thank you. Everybody that's donated so far, thank you very much. We've got some anonymous donations going on as well. Yeah, I was aware of Epica's live stream. Hey, I don't want to be a buzzkill, but let's not make this stream about reaction requests. I know that wasn't a reaction request. I know you're just asking about Epica, but let's just have some fun here. Let's take a day off. I actually am going to be doing a reaction in a few minutes here, to be honest, but yeah. Only way to get rid of a skunk, moves 3 states to the left. Dude, that would put me in, like, Colorado? Hold on. Arkansas? No, that would put me in, like, Oklahoma. I don't want to do that. Baited them with French toast? That's amazing. Happy birthday from someone else born today. We've got other June 14th birthdays in the house. Happy birthday. Geneva. Thank you very much. Skillet fan in the house. Birthday cake reaction. You know what? I almost bought a cake at the store yesterday, but I felt like that would have been really arrogant to like sit here and eat a birthday cake on stream. My plan with Claire and Ingrid today, so after this stream, I'm probably going to jump on Twitch for a little bit because I didn't stream yesterday, but then we're just going to hang out. I'm going to take the night off from filming and editing and stuff, and we're just going to hang out. It's all about looking cute today. Made another trip around the sun. Alan, thank you very much for the donation. Sandra, Old School Nerd, thank you, buddy. Great to see you. Old School Nerd reactions in the house as well. Yeah, I think that's the only weird thing about this is they only do credit card. Now, the only thing I do like about this is that YouTube doesn't take any fees and they cover all the transaction costs. Because, like, if you were to leave a super chat for a channel, they take a lot of that. That's why we don't do super chats. YouTubing Jaguar, your birthday's the 25th. There's a lot of June birthdays around here. Another anonymous donation. Thank you so much. Eat the cake. I didn't get a cake. Maybe we'll get a cake at the store later. Really? I don't know. I thought Kirk looked pretty good wearing the wig. Pennywise, that's totally cool, man. I saw that. Yeah, Burka, we're closing in on $1,400 raised already, guys. Thank you so much. Old School Nerd, thank you. This is, dude, one of my things that I wanted to do when I started my YouTube channel and kind of realized that it was growing is like, I want to find ways to give back. Like, I want to do the reactions to smaller bands and I want to do stuff like this. This is very cool. Puka, thank you so much for donating. Ellen, thank you as well for donating to this fundraiser. Guys, we've passed $1,400 for this already. That's amazing. And again, this is straight to St. Jude. This isn't like a weird, I'm collecting and then turning it in. The way that they do these with YouTube is it's directly connected. So every dollar that you donate is going straight to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Annoying Germans. You guys aren't annoying. I've been learning a lot of German on Duolingo. I've mastered like 4 lessons already out of the like 100. Thanks, Scott. Everybody, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Nathaniel, Crystal, thank you guys both very much for the donations to this fundraiser. Yeah, Tom, UTA's closest show to me is like 4 hours away, though. I think I'm going to try and go, though. Ah, thank you. Am I Princess Tank today? We'll do that. It's a super soft birthday party. I gotta look the part. The biggest band I've worked with? I mean, it depends on what your... Scott asked what's the biggest band I've worked with. Depends. I mean, name recognition, record sales. Record sales, probably Van Halen. And that's probably the biggest band. But in terms of like really big bands... Marianne, thank you so much for donating to the fundraiser. I appreciate it. I mean, some of the bigger name bands I've worked for, like Van Halen, Nickelback, Journey, stuff like that. But I mean, I've worked for a lot of other bands that are, you know, they have pretty big names as well. But I wasn't always guitar teching either. I've done merch, I've done bass and drum teching, I've done lighting, I've done a lot of different things on the road. How come I'm not drunk yet? I don't drink. I used to a lot, which is the reason I don't drink anymore. Yeah, if nobody knew that, that's like I don't drink. I think that's surprising to some people sometimes. They see the beard and the tattoos and the metal and they're... I just don't drink. Do I have any band I would dream to work with? There are a couple artists that off the top of my head, like if they called me right now, like if Devin Townsend or like Trent Reznor called me right now, I'd be like, sorry, Claire, I gotta go. Mr. B, Yana, Kirk, Kirk, thank you so much. Dude, great to see you, buddy. Everybody that just donated, thank you so much. We are past $1.6 thousand to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. It's fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. I'm drinking Mountain Dew. This is my first Mountain Dew. Well, I had some yesterday, but I'm cutting back on the pop, so I'm not having too much lately. What if Eskimo Cowboy called? Dude, like, I've gotten to know some of these bands really well, and it would be really cool to work with some of them, but my heart's at home right now, man. I got a wife and a little baby, man. I am stoked on life. I'm happy. Like, it would take a lot to get me back out on the road right now. I mean, Dustin's back out on the road, and I told him, I was like, for the foreseeable future, I'm raising my kid. I don't know when I'm going to go back out on the road. I really don't. But the plus side of that, you guys get more YouTube videos. I'm never hammered anymore. I'm just excited on life, man. No, I actually used to drink a ton, man, and I developed what I would call a pretty bad alcohol problem, so I quit. And I have nothing against drinking or anybody that does at all. In a weird way, I kind of envy you guys that can drink and handle yourselves, but me, I can't, so I stopped. It's just personal decision. Do you have more to wear when the amount reaches 2K? I really don't. I should have bought more stuff. I could switch from the tiara to the World War I helmet that I have back there. I don't know. Should I start ripping stuff out of the closet? I'll just start putting on Claire's clothes or something. I don't know. Slera, thank you so much for the donation to the fundraiser. I appreciate it. Yes, my birthday is the 14th of June right now. I think it's the 14th everywhere. Oh, I think it's the 15th in Australia by now. Chase is here. We had Grant from UTA here earlier. Sushi from GHØSTKID was here earlier. I saw Kirk in the house. I saw Old School Nerd in the house. And I got a lot of friends in the house too, man. I see a lot of familiar faces in here, man. Miller Beer, thank you for another donation to the fundraiser. Yeah, I'm going to wreck the place like I was drunk. Semi, 10 days to go for your birthday? Dude, so many June birthdays, man. Today's Falkland Islands Liberation Day. I didn't know that. Today's also Flag Day in the U.S. I was telling Bats, one of our Australian friends, yesterday about Flag Day. It's like the anniversary of the first American flag ever being made, but I was like, people don't really celebrate it. And he's like, really? That sounds like the most American holiday ever. I don't know if a lot of people are aware of it, to be honest. Beard not good, but tiara sexy. All right. Maybe I'll just shave on stream. Edward, thank you very much for contributing to this fundraiser. I appreciate it. Hey, let's do something fun here. So I don't know if he's still here, but so a lot of you guys know I've kind of developed a friendship with Sushi, Sebastian, that was formerly an Eskimo Cowboy that's doing GHØSTKID now. He recently released a remix of Fool, the first track on his GHØSTKID record. And since it's just an audio visualizer, I didn't want to do like a full reaction to it because there'd be really nothing to talk about. So, you guys just want to do it here? Just check it out right now. Just listen to it, see what we think. I think that could be fun. Joe G, drive safe. It's all good. All right, let's do this right now then, shall we? Let me see if I can pull this up. All right, well, let me move over here. Let me get rid of the background music. So what we're gonna listen to right now is a remix of Fool by GHØSTKID that was done by Inhuman, which Sushi was telling me about him, another friend in Germany. Just kind of looking at the details here real quick. Cool. Let us check this out. Ooh, give myself a new tattoo, Kirk. I haven't gotten a tattoo in a long time. All right, let's check out this remix, man. Hopefully the volume is okay. If not, I'll just take it down a little. Hold on. This video contains massive amounts of strobe lights and flashing images. If you suffer from photosensitive epilepsy, exit the video now. Hey, man, at least there's a warning. There's a lot of videos that don't have warnings like that. And I don't have epilepsy, so I'm not familiar, but like I was always curious how much like watching something on your phone or just like on a computer screen like this would actually mess with your epilepsy if you have it. All right, so fair warning. If anybody has photosensitive epilepsy, if that little screen is going to mess with you, don't watch this. Let's check it out. Go. All right, I went. Let me put my other in-ear in. Hold on. This is also my favorite GHØSTKID song, like the original version of this, so I'm curious to hear this. Oh, listen to that bass tone. Oh, I dig this. All right, hold on real quick. So this might surprise some of you. I love shit like this. Absolutely love it. I listen to a lot of Cell Dweller and a lot of like 9 Inch Nails remixes and stuff like that. And this has given me like mad Cell Dweller vibes. And I absolutely love this. I'm gonna crank this up a little more in my ears. Oh, I love that bass tone, man. There's some, I love remixes like this that sneak in little parts of the original song. And I just noticed like a guitar harmonic part that's very standoutish in the real song that was in the background there that was really cool. Yeah, very old Pendulum vibes too. Right here. You just made me look like a fool. Just made me a fool. Dude, Sushi's voice is so good. I love his clean tones, like his clean vocals. Anonymous donation to St. Jude, thank you so much. Damn. Oh, is that it? Dude, what? I love that, how it just cut out and stopped. What do we got on video recommendations? We've got Lorna Shore. You guys are going to see that this week. Cheerleader by Walk Off the Earth. I was in that music video, actually, but I learned the hard way that I was going to do a breakdown on that whole music video and tell you how we filmed it and stuff, but I did it on my Patreon live stream yesterday, the exclusive one, and my video got blocked. Their publisher does not like that we used that. Maximum the Hormone, more GHØSTKID, a Rammstein playthrough, more GHØSTKID. Oh, Cardivox Academy. We got Elizabeth in there. Hypa, go figure. Has everybody heard the original version of that song? Who did? You did? Need help? Okay. Oh no. Claire just came in and said Ingrid just spit up everywhere. I don't know. Dude, she doesn't do that with me. She only spits up on Claire for some reason. I saw another anonymous donation while we were doing that video. Thank you so much. Yes, Sabaton North American Tour, and they're going to be in Nashville in October. No Bife today? I do have a My Name is Bife video that I need to listen to. So a lot of you haven't heard the original version of that. All right, we're doing another one. Aveyer, thank you for donating to the fundraiser. Okay, let's just keep going, guys. I just saw a lot of people say they've never heard the original version of that song. So I want to show it to you guys. This is... And I want to kind of talk about a little of the music here because it's just really cool. So this is the opening track on the GHØSTKID album that came out about 7-8 months ago at this point. My favorite track on the album. And if anybody's not familiar with what this is... Oh, that was from Wrath. Okay. Well, Wrath, thank you for the donation. If anybody's not familiar with GHØSTKID, it is the new project of Sushi, Sebastian, that used to be the vocalist for Eskimo Callboy. This is his project. He literally, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he did everything in the studio except for the drums. He did the guitars, the bass, all the vocals, and he worked on it with Sky Van Hoff, who does Rammstein and all of Till's stuff and stuff like that. So it sounds phenomenal. Bree and Randall, thank you both very, very much for the donation to St. Jude's. We are now at $1.8 thousand raised for St. Jude's. And right now I'm gonna, since a lot of you guys haven't heard the original version of the remix we just listened to, we're gonna listen to the original version. And after this stream, I'll put links in the description below. And again, like, Sushi is like one of my favorite people, dude. Like, if you haven't heard this album or haven't had it or bought it or anything, I would highly suggest you do it because it rules. Yeah, Chase, we've got some very kind people in here, man. VX Gaming, thank you so much for your donation. 1.9. We are almost at $2,000 raised for St. Jude's. Let's take a listen to Fool, and we'll do a little talking about it. This song brings it. Thomas, thank you so much for that kind donation to St. Jude's. We are over 2K. Okay, before we hear this verse, I just saw somebody ask, it's a solo project, kind of like Ghost. So yeah, it's pretty much his solo project, but he does have a band. He has a touring band and a live band and stuff like that, but he does all the songwriting and all the work in the studio and stuff like that. John Allen, thank you so much for the donation. This song really shows off his vocal skill too. Pendragon, thank you so much for the donation to St. Jude's, man. All right, before this pre-verse, or the pre-chorus, I saw somebody say, what is this? This is GHØSTKID. This is the project of Sushi, Sebastian, that used to be an Eskimo callboy. This is his project. We just listened to the new remix he put out, so I wanted to play the original for everybody. Yeah, I almost lost the tiara there. And also, I saw the question, all the donations right now are going to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And I'll talk more about that here again and when we finish this. Stefan Miller Beer, thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate it. Let's go. Markard, that's funny because if I'm not mistaken, this came out before Kingslayer. Those touches in the chorus right there are perfect. This bridge is gonna slam. And here are those guitar harmonics I was hearing in the remix that were a cool touch. God, I love this album. We got an anonymous donation to St. Jude's. Just Jen in the house. Thank you for the donation. My music is so loud, I'm probably blowing you guys out right now. Sorry. Dude, it's so good. So there's the original. Music should be loud. So that's the original, the remix we heard. Like I said, man, one of my favorite albums of the last year. Probably is my favorite album of the last year. I'll put a link to that in the description after this video is over. And Miller Beer, that is a great quote. Leave the world better than you found it. Absolutely. It's got like, it's not working. It's got like the little combs in here to like hold on to my hair so it doesn't go anywhere, but it didn't really work. Just Jen, thank you again for that donation. Good to see you in here. Welcome. Yeah, that whole album from start to finish is just gold. And he's got a lot of guests on there too. Johnny Three Tears from Hollywood Undead is on that album. Marcus from Heaven Shall Burn is on that album. Mila Petroza is on that album. There's a lot of good shit going on, man. Need a Letterkenny song? Did a choreographed hypa dance. I actually had an idea to get some friends and go do... You guys ever seen the YouTuber that does metal in public where he walks around and rips guitar with his little portable amp and just films people and stuff? I want to do hypa in public. I want to just go to downtown Nashville with a giant boombox and just fucking run around and dance and stuff. So, since it's been a while, I saw a couple questions where people asking what the fundraiser was for. And so this is for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, which is a hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. It's been around since 1962, and they treat infants, children, teenagers with catastrophic diseases, mainly cancer. They focus on leukemia. They do research, they treat people, and they do not charge their patients. Their entire organization runs on donations, and it costs $2.8 million a day to run this establishment. So today, I just kind of wanted to try and use my platform to do a little good. We could all pitch in and help out somebody other than ourselves for a day. Oliver, thank you so much. Michael, thank you so much. Oh, I hope I don't slaughter this name. Is it Yamaj? I'm probably... Correct me, please. I want to learn. Thank you for your donation. All three of you that just donated. You guys are awesome. We are over $2.2 thousand raised for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. This is so awesome. And then, as Karen just brought up too, if you're not in a position that you can donate, it's totally fine. I'm not expecting anybody to. I just want to make it available. But there are some links in the description of this video where you can register to be a bone marrow donor. And that helps a ton. You could potentially save a life by doing that. It's super easy. I personally did Be a Match. They send you a little kit to your house. You just do a cheek swab and send it back in, and you're in the registry. And if you can ever be in a situation where you could possibly help somebody and save a life by donating bone marrow, they will contact you. Just Jen, thank you so very much for donating again to this fundraiser. Super kind. Thanks for being here. Lance, thanks, buddy. Hey, my neighbor's on here. Unless that's a coincidence and that's a different Lance. Thanks, man. Oh, Jamay, easily. Easy. If we got to 50K, I'd get a perm. Dude, if we raised $50,000, I would do whatever you guys want me to. I am also an organ donor. Dude, anything like that helps, man. Organ donation, bone marrow, donating blood whenever you can, stuff like that. All that kind of stuff helps a ton. What level of donations do we need to reach you to maintain this look? I don't know. I might just start doing this randomly here and there just to mess with people. Silverstorm, that is awesome. That is very cool. Who was the last band you worked with and how long ago? So up until recently when I had, well, the pandemic, I worked for a country artist in Nashville called Dustin Lynch, and I worked for him for the past 5 years. I was his guitar tech. And at some points I was also the stage manager, drum tech, bass tech, a bunch of other stuff. But I've worked for a lot of different bands, and I've done a lot of different jobs. I haven't just been a guitar tech. Johan, thank you so much for contributing to the fundraiser. I appreciate it. Leech, thank you so much. Yeah, this look is kind of Nanowar. I'd fit in with Nanowar Steel on stage wearing this. Oh man, add more beads to the beard. Jesus, I don't have them near me right now. Chase, I love you, buddy. You know, this is, we've talked about stuff like this too, but this is the kind of things that we can do with the platforms that we've built, man. Like, you know, this is month 11. Chase just made me tear up a little bit, sorry. This is month 11 of having a YouTube channel. And I never would have thought in a million years I'd be meeting friends from all over the world and have 75,000 subscribers on a channel, and people would actually, like, want to hear what I have to say about music. And, like, this whole fundraising thing is the kind of stuff that I want to do. Like, I want to use this platform to do cool stuff. You know, it's funny, somebody was asking me, they're like, what would you do if you ever had, like, Mr. Beast money from YouTube? If you're not familiar with Mr. Beast, he's a pretty big YouTuber. He's got some followers and he's got some money. But he does all these wild videos where he spends a lot of money on his videos and he gives money to people and stuff like that. I would want to do the same thing with music. Like, if I had indisposable income, I want to go to my local Guitar Center and find the kid that's playing like a $5,000 Les Paul in the corner that probably can't afford it, and just be like, hey, let me buy that for you. Like, I would just go hang out at Guitar Center and just buy instruments for kids. Spillmans, thank you so much. Silas, thank you. Mike, thank you guys. Dude, you guys are fantastic. Seriously, this community is amazing. Every donation you guys have given, thank you guys so much. Yeah, Sandra, we have the same thing on our driver's licenses as well. I'm also an organ donor in the state of Tennessee. Speaking of Arion, let's show a couple birthday presents. So I got this in the mail from the Netherlands. Jacqueline B, look at that shit. Remember my Arion Universe DVD that was undeliverable that I ordered months ago? Jacqueline B sent me one. So I now have Arion Universe. And then Trinks, with the suggestion of Colty, sent me a couple of the older Evergrey albums to listen to. So that's pretty sick. Silas, you're 32 tomorrow. Happy early birthday, man. Soul Hunter, that's awesome, man. Coyote, yeah, I'm a princess today. It's good, man. Like, you know, as Miller Beer said in the chat earlier, you know, leave the world better than you found it. You know, anything like that helps, man. Organ donation, blood donation, plasma, bone marrow, like all, I mean, dude, it helps so much. Yui, thank you for the donation. Edojan, thank you for the donation, buddy. It's great to see you. I hope you are doing well. Soul Hunter's birthday is on June 16th. Man, we got a lot of June birthdays. I told you, man. Been a good super soft birthday so far. We do I said this earlier in the stream, but we do have a coyote. I saw Coyote's name on there. We have a skunk under our house right now. So the whole room I'm sitting in right now actually smells like skunk, honestly. There you go, Jessica. Probably a nice surprise. Yep, and another good point, like I said, if you can't financially contribute to the fundraiser, it is totally fine. I'm not going to shame anybody. I'm not expecting anybody. I know everybody has different situations. But what you can do that doesn't cost any money is in the links in the description below. There are some links where you can become a bone marrow donor, and that could also potentially save a life. And it is super easy. They send everything to you. You just do a test at home. You send it back in, and they put you on the registry. We've got an anonymous donation. Thank you so very much. Silas just chipped in again. Thank you so much. Yeah, seems like a lot of parents did have fun in September. A lot of June babies. Ah, it's alright, Nella. Yeah, they should make payment options, like, a little easier. I think the only thing you can do is put in a credit or debit card. Like, they don't do PayPal or, like, anything like that. They should. Mothballs? I'd have to crawl under my house to do that. Yeah, Claire and I recently were looking into the blood work stuff too, because like with my blood type, I can donate to a lot of people. Like I can donate to her if I needed to, but she couldn't donate to me. We're incompatible. And then Ingrid got my blood type. We are over $2,500 for St. Jude's. That is awesome. Thank you so much, guys. And again, literally none of this is going to me or YouTube. This is directly tied to St. Jude's. YouTube covers the transaction fees. They don't take anything. This is going straight to St. Jude's. So the last time we had a skunk under our house, this is the second time in like 2 months. They literally just came and put a trap near where it dug under our house and just waited a couple days, and then they just took it away. I did not catch the Epica stream because I did not want to ruin a lot of their songs for me, because I still want to do some reactions and I haven't heard all of their stuff yet. Opa, thank you very much. I'm not universal. I'm B positive, I think, but I'm close. There's only a couple blood types I can't donate to. Time for a hot tub? Yeah, we need to do a hot tub stream. That's pretty much what Twitch is turning into. We did get a kiddie pool for Ingrid. I could pull a kiddie pool in here and I'll just get like an inflatable banana or something and hang out. No, I believe I'm B positive if I'm not mistaken. Claire said I'm B positive. What did I think about Sabaton's new jam, the Defense of Moscow? I liked it. I liked Radio Tapok's version a ton too. The original version. Type B positive. Oh, that's what it is? Okay, so I had it the other way around. Okay, so I had it the other way around. Claire can give to me. I can't give blood to her. Holy Roller isn't the heaviest song from Spiritbox's new album? I'll believe that when I hear it. Dude, so it was crazy. I was on Twitch the other night, and I was like, it was a late night stream, and there was none of my friends were on, so I was like, kind of just looking through the recommendations. And I was like, oh, who could we raid right now that would be cool? And every recommendation was a woman in a bikini in a hot tub with an inflatable banana. It's not an exaggeration. All in kiddie pools or hot tubs with an inflatable banana. Live on Twitch with thousands of people watching. And it was like, I was semi-curious. I was like, what are they actually doing here? So I clicked on one of them. Nothing. The answer is nothing. They're sitting in a kiddie pool with a banana. That's it. Like, I picked the wrong thing to do on Twitch. Hey, any way you can make money, man. No, our house, sound travels in our house pretty well, so she can usually hear everything I'm saying. Yeah, she's fact-checking me. Dr. If, thank you for the donation to St. Jude's. I appreciate it. Mike, thank you so much. Frosty. I can honestly tell you right now, I don't watch any of those streams, but they always come up in my recommendations. I don't watch a lot of Twitch streams, actually, just because I'm so busy. There are a few that I watch pretty consistently when I see them pop up. Grant and Andy from Unleash the Archers, and Brittany when she gets on. I found this guy named Hans that rips metal guitar covers that's really awesome, and I like him. Don't know him that well, but he does some really cool stuff. Suspect Celery, girl from Chicago that plays like Apex Legends and stuff like that. Like, there's not a ton of Twitch streams I watch. A lot of the times I turn it out in the background when I'm doing stuff around the house. Yes, the best pool stream channel on Twitch is Marine Mammal Rescue. I 100% agree. What did I get for my birthday? Well, I got the joy of raising over $2,000 with you guys for St. Jude's right now. I told Claire I didn't want anything. Like, I have everything I need. I don't need anything. But other than that, I did get some cool stuff sent to me. Trink sent me a couple Evergrey albums. Jacqueline B sent me the Arion Universe DVD. But other than that, man, I don't ask for a lot for birthdays and stuff like that. I have everything I could ever want. I have a wife who loves me. I have a healthy baby. I have a roof over my head. Made friends with you guys all over the world. I'm a happy camper. I watch Ronnie's streams here and there. Like, I'll turn them on if I'm lurking and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Dan. Edojan, thank you once again for donating again to St. Jude's. Also, just so you guys know, if you wanted to donate and can't, I'm going to leave this up for like another week. So you can still donate. We're not just doing this right now. Like, I'm going to leave it up for about another week before I turn it into St. Jude's. I have a tiara on my head. For anybody that doesn't get the tiara and the boa, go watch some Letterkenny. There's an episode of Letterkenny where they throw their buddy a super soft birthday party. And they put him in a boa and a tiara, and they make it look like a 5-year-old's birthday party, and it's awesome. Yeah, watch Herman here and there as well. The fundraiser he did was incredible. John Allen, thank you so much for contributing to this fundraiser. I appreciate it. Destroy the Brain donated as well. Thank you so much. Letterkenny or Trailer Park Boys? Depends on what kind of mood I'm in, but overall, I think I pick Letterkenny for sure. I do not have a make-your-own cupcake station set up at my house. Babs, thank you so much. Frosty, you still have that birthday meme? Yeah, the video that I did. Hold on, the video that I did for Chase's birthday last year. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. The thumbnail. Yeah, so it's this reference right here. Hold on. Save image. I'm gonna put an image on the stream really quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So for Chase's birthday last year, I wanted to react to whatever he wanted me to, and this was the thumbnail for it. So that's the Letterkenny reference. That is courtesy of Frosty. You don't need a reason for a boa and a tiara, right? No, Letterkenny's a Canadian comedy TV show. I've watched Matt a couple times, yeah. Really? I still look metal right now? That's kind of surprised on that. Yeah, Letterkenny, in my opinion, is one of the best Canadian humor TV shows. I can also get down with some, one of my other favorite Canadian things is Great White North. Michael, thank you so much for contributing. Guys, we are at $2.7 thousand raised for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. That is fantastic, man. Edojan, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate your donations. I appreciate your artwork. Thank you for being here. Chris, thank you very much. For those that don't know, I've actually been learning German on Duolingo, and I'm getting some of the basics down pretty good at this point. So that's something I'm gonna start flirting with soon. I may just do some reactions, well, not reactions, but reviews to stuff I'm familiar with, and just breaking down production and gear to stuff that we already all know that you might get some interest in. I may do that soon. Oh, speaking of Germans, have they decided what I have to react to? I haven't looked yet. Let's look. Dennis, thank you so much for that generous donation to St. Jude's. We got an anonymous donation as well. I appreciate that. Let's find out what I'm reacting to for the Germans right now. Yeah, if we make it to 3K on these donations, my day is made. I will be so happy about that. And then I'm going to hang out. After this is done, I'm going to hang out with Claire for a little bit, and then I'm going to jump on Twitch as well. Just a heads up, just Twitch is not going to be associated with this fundraiser. That's just normal stuff. I don't want people like leaving donations on Twitch thinking it's going to this, and it's not. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little floored right now. I realistically thought that with this fundraiser, we were probably going to hit like $500. Because I've never done something like this. I didn't know. This blows my mind. This is amazing. EFLA 1. Okay, let's look. Alright, we have a winner. We have a winner for Germany. So, here's the thing. I said whichever comment had the most likes, that's what I'm going to do. And that is what I'm going to do. But there was another band that in terms of just single comments alone probably would have won. So, for the Germans, it appears that I am reacting to In Extremo. Oh, I looked through all the recommendations. I looked at all of them. So not just the one that won. Lionheart, it's actually your comment that is the top liked one, the In Extremo one. Jessica, Yan, anonymous one. Randall, another one. Dude, all of you. Randall just topped us off over 3K. Guys, you are a fantastic community. Unbelievable, man. Every single one of you, thank you so much. That is amazing. So, In Extremo is the winner. So next week you will have an In Extremo. It's probably what I'm going to film tomorrow. But there was another band that had more comments. I believe it's pronounced Knorkator. Knorkator. That band had the most individual comments from people. Like, people are like, you have to check this band out. So, I'm also going to do that one. Krokartor. Oh. Krokartor. Okay. That one is going to happen. Benny, thank you so much, man. But there were some great comments, man. Like, another really top-liked comment was a bunch of recommendations. It was In Extremo, Fawn, Subway to Sally, stuff like that. Gravedigger was another one. What else? Fiddler's Green was another one. There are so many. I never knew there was this many German bands. I'm not gonna lie. There were so many recommendations that I was like, never heard of them, and there were so many comments, man. And yes, I am going to continue with Lord of the Lost. I actually talked to another anonymous donation, by the way. Thank you so much. I actually talked to Pi on Instagram a bunch the other day. What a nice dude. Also, interesting story. He started out as their guitar tech and is now in the band. That's really cool. Patty Gurdy had a lot of likes. Fawn had a lot of likes. Interesting question. Kevin asked, do Claire and I listen to the same music? Overall, no. We like a lot of the same stuff, but no, we don't like... What she would turn on when she gets in the car is nothing like what I would turn on when I get in the car. Yeah, I didn't know about Blind Guardian, and that's what's so crazy about this reaction channel to me, and living in the US, is that we're so closed off from a lot of other bands and a lot of other music. There are bands that have been around for decades that I've never heard of because they just never made it into the community I was in the US. So that's really why I like this reaction channel, is because I'm starting to discover all these bands that I never knew of, and it's opening me up and getting me outside of my comfort zone, and I really like it. Like, I checked out Sumo Psycho last night, a band on Napalm. Like, never would have listened to something like that before. And I even said, like, that's what I like about this reaction channel. It's getting me out of my comfort zone and opening me up. Also, very good news. So, yes, a lot of you know I filmed a reaction to the new Lorna Shore because it's absolutely ridiculous. But the music video is getting blocked everywhere. There's not many reactors that have been able to use the music video, and as you know, my videos are pointless if I don't do the music video, because just listening to audio for the most part, I can't really break down anything. Century Media had my video unblocked. So this week you will get my full reaction to the new Lorna Shore, and I'm telling you guys, I'm not even kidding, it might be the most disgustingly heavy thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And it's not an exaggeration. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, David. Yeah, I want to start my series where I kind of do like an around the world. We react to bands from countries that I've never heard of. Like we're going to pull a random country out of the hat, and then the following week I'm going to react to something from that country that I've just never heard of. I want to do that. That would be really fun. Rick, happy birthday, man. Thank you. The final breakdown? Dude, how about the other 3 breakdowns in that song? Dude, it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. So the song from Sushi earlier was called Fool. It is the first track on his album. Once the stream is done, I'm going to put links to all that stuff in the description. Dude, that's a funny analogy, Coyote. America is the North Korea of music. Dude, it blows my mind that there are so many bands in other parts of the world that are so successful and so big, and nobody in the US has heard of them. Because they don't market it here. Yes! Uka said, my 5-year-old asked to listen to Baba Yaga the other day. Hell yeah. I've already listened to Alien Weaponry. I need to again. I saw that Alien Weaponry is going on tour with Gojira. I would love to go see that show. So I haven't done the post box yet. The only reason I got this stuff is because there are a couple people that I legitimately trust, like friends of mine in other parts of the world that have my home address, that people sent them stuff to send to me. I will get my post office box going. The only thing is, if I'm being 100% honest, like, I don't have a lot of extra money to spend right now because we have a kid and I'm not making like a killing from ad revenue on YouTube. Like, we're getting our bills paid and that's about it. And a post office box is pretty damn expensive. I think like for 3 months, I think the size post office box I was going to get was like $390. I just don't have $390 to like drop right now. But I do want to get a post office box going because I think it would be fun to get random stuff from you guys and like unbox them on streams and videos and stuff like that. Chase already recommended me something really cool from South Africa once. I already did a reaction to that too. Dude, the language barrier doesn't bother me. I can easily listen to music with vocals that are in a different language. No problem. But for the majority of Americans, you might be right. That might be an issue. I would love to react to non-metal music. It is more of a coincidence that my channel has become metal. While I do love metal, it's honestly more just what everybody's requesting. And it's what people have gotten used to. Like, I did a reaction to Montero by Lil Nas X, and that video is huge. Some other reactors have over 1 million views on their reaction to that. My video only has 8,000 views because people don't want to see me react to rap and hip hop. I think a lot of people have gotten used to me reacting to metal, and that's really just what they want to see. The reaction scene is a lot of metal, and I was talking about that with Claire the other night, and I think there's... So, the metal community as a whole is more accepting of sharing their music, and while there are some publishers and labels that are still shitty about it, Nuclear Blast, for the most part, metal reactions have the community and the labels support it and stuff like that. It's the major labels with a lot of mainstream music, like pop and country and rap and hip hop. They're the ones that'll issue like strikes like crazy, no problem. They don't want their music shared at all. And metal people, I think there's a certain shock value with metal where like metalheads like to see people that are non-metalheads react to their favorite stuff. I like that. Dude, I watch Tulip Mafia react to metal stuff all the time because I want to see a hip-hop head just get blown away by ridiculous metal. I'd react to pop music if it has something for me to talk about. I got a kick out of De-Antwoord for a minute, and I was over it really quick. So Pat Benatar would probably have to be a Roadie Rewinds episode for me because I actually toured with Pat for about 3 years, and I know all of her music very well. I know that you can't see it, but that Pat Benatar poster back there, that was like when I stopped touring with her, her and her husband signed that for me when I left. They're fantastic people. They are so nice. Yeah, I'm familiar with Frog Leap Studios. Like, one of my favorite moments on Tulip Mafia was when he reacted to Signal Fire by Killswitch Engage, and he realized that, like, he had the realization when Howard was on screen that Howard was a black guy in metal screaming, and he lost his mind. It was so great. Flesh God is another band that's up there on my list right now. That's probably going to happen soon because people have been recommending them for a while now. Leo did a cover of I Think You're Freaky by De-Antwoord. Oh, I might have to check that out. Canada does have some solid metal bands outside of UTA, man. I used to listen to a lot of 3 Inches of Blood, a lot of Monster Truck, stuff like that too. Wish, thank you very much. Skillet will be at the Johnny Cash Hideaway Farm on July 31st. Really? God, I haven't seen the Skillet guys and girls in a long time. I've done a lot of tours with them. I'm really familiar with Behemoth. I love Behemoth. Actually, the first time I ever saw Behemoth, I didn't know who they were. It was 2005. I was in college. I was a freshman in college, and me and my friends went and saw Chimera at a venue outside of Chicago, and Behemoth was the opener. And I'm not going to lie, when they walked on stage with all the corpse paint, the gauntlets and stuff, I'm like, okay, like, who are these guys? And then they started playing, and I was like, holy shit. I'm aware of Volbeat. I have avoided their music. And I've told this story a lot. It's almost comical at this point. I had a friend that was so obsessed with Volbeat that they kind of ruined Volbeat for me before I even heard them. But we'll do some Volbeat on the channel. Karen, we hit 3K a little while ago. Randall, I think it was Randall Jones, gave us a very hefty donation and put us over the 3K mark. Fantastic. Lori, Leonard Cohen, are you kidding me? I grew up listening to Leonard Cohen. My dad played Leonard a lot in our house. I love Leonard Cohen. We need a Tierra Boa tanky mode for Twitch. I'll make that happen. I'll get that going. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to see UTA in Atlanta because they're not coming to Nashville. Do I feel like the American metal scene is kind of stale lately? Yeah. There's some cool stuff coming out here and there, but overall, stale. Very stale. I actually love Northlane. I've been listening to Northlane for a long time. I don't know what this background music is. It's just on a random playlist that is on my Streamlabs. Sushi was actually telling me I need to listen to the new Lindemann song. Yeah, I was just going to say, Max, we're starting to get into a really hefty reaction request stream here, and this isn't what I wanted to do. It's not the point of the stream. But I'm at about an hour and 20 minutes on this now, guys, so I'm going to wrap it up because I want to hang out with Claire for a bit, and then I'm going to be on Twitch hanging out and stuff like that, too. But one more time before we end. The fundraiser for this today has been for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. They're a nonprofit organization that treats infants, children, and teenagers in the U.S. for catastrophic diseases, including cancer. And it costs almost $3 million a day to run that hospital, and they rely completely on donations. So we're trying to raise some money for them. If you can't contribute, and you couldn't during this stream to the fundraiser, that is no big deal, man. I'm not expecting anybody to, but there are some links in the description of this video where you can become a bone marrow donor, and that could also potentially save a life. That is free. They will send everything to your house to do a test, and that's all you need to do. There's a lot of ways that you can help, guys, and I appreciate every single person that's been here. We have raised over $3,000 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and I'm going to keep this fundraiser open for about another week, just in case anybody wants to come in here and rewatch the stream and stuff like that. Then at the end of the week, we'll turn it into St. Jude's, and I'll let you guys know what the final number was and stuff like that. But guys, this has been a fantastic birthday. Phil, thank you for the donation to St. Jude's. We are over $3.1 thousand. I gotta say, this has been a fantastic birthday, and it's midway through the day for me, man. I loved that I was able to use this platform and work with you guys to do something like this. This is so cool. You guys are a fantastic community. I love every single one of you. I'm glad I got to spend some time with you because you guys give me so much of your time. I'm going to go hang out with Claire and Ingrid for a little bit, and then I'm going to jump over on Twitch. If you're not on Twitch, my link is twitch.tv/TankTheTech. Probably going to play some video games, hang out, do whatever. Maybe I'll see if Chase has got some time. I'll see if he wants to jump on and just hang out. But man, thank you so much, guys. Seriously, it's fantastic. This week for reactions, we've got some Unleash the Archers, we've got some Lorna Shore, we've got some Sumo Psycho. It's going to be a fun week. And guys, thank you again. I'm going to keep this fundraiser open for about another week. We're going to see where we get. But every single person that contributed, every single person that signed up to be a bone marrow donor, all that stuff, you guys are wonderful people. I love you for that. Wherever you are in the world, be safe, be kind to each other. I will see you guys very, very soon.